What if I told you that a Boeing 777 disappeared into thin air? Yes, you heard it right. This isn't a plot of a science fiction movie, but a real-life incident that shook the world and continues to baffle us. Let's rewind back to March 8, 2014. Malaysia Airlines Flight 370, a Boeing 777-200ER, took off from Kuala Lumpur International Airport. It was a seemingly ordinary red-eye flight destined for Beijing Capital International Airport, with 229 passengers and a crew of 12 on board. Little did they know, they were about to be part of one of the greatest aviation mysteries in history. This was not a small aircraft. The Boeing 777 is a colossal machine, known for its reliability and advanced technology. This particular model, the 777-200ER, was known for its extended range, capable of flying non-stop for up to half the globe. It was a beacon of modern aviation, a symbol of how far we've come in conquering the skies. And yet, it vanished. The date was March 8, 2014. The world woke up to the bewildering news that a jumbo jet had disappeared. With no distress signal, no radar trace, and no trace of wreckage in the immediate aftermath, it was as if Flight 370 had simply vanished into thin air. Since that fateful day, the disappearance of Flight 370 has gripped the world's attention. The investigation has spanned across continents, with experts from all over the globe trying to piece together what might have happened. It's a mystery that has confounded aviation experts, spurred countless theories, and left families of the passengers and crew in a state of agonizing uncertainty. A routine flight turned into one of the biggest aviation mysteries of all time. As we delve deeper into the enigma of Flight 370, we hope to shed some light on the events of that fateful day, the extensive search efforts that followed, and the theories that have emerged in the years since. This is the story of Flight 370, a story that continues to unfold. The story begins on March 8, 2014, at Kuala Lumpur International Airport. As dawn breaks, the Boeing 777-200ER, known as Flight 370, starts its engines, preparing for a routine journey to Beijing. The weather, perfectly clear, promises a smooth flight ahead. On board are 239 souls, a diverse group of individuals, each with their own stories, dreams, and destinations. In the cockpit, an experienced crew of 2 pilots. Their voices, calm and professional, echo through the air traffic control tower as they request permission for takeoff. As the aircraft accelerates down the runway, the city lights of Kuala Lumpur twinkle in the rear view, bidding farewell to the passengers and crew. The plane ascends, breaking through the clouds, leaving the boundaries of Malaysia behind. The hum of the engines fades into the background as the passengers settle in for the journey. Little did they know, this was the beginning of an unprecedented event. Approximately 1 hour into the flight, something unusual happened. Malaysia Airlines Flight 370 was cruising at an altitude of 35,000 feet when the unexpected occurred. The last verbal communication from the cockpit, a simple, "Good night Malaysian 370, was transmitted to air traffic control. All seemed normal, but it was the calm before the storm. Shortly after this farewell, the aircraft's transponder, a device that transmits the plane's location to ground control, was mysteriously turned off. This was no ordinary technical glitch, it was a deliberate action. The once vibrant blip on the radar screens of air traffic control faded into obscurity, leaving a chilling void. But the enigma didn't end there. The aircraft, originally destined for Beijing, inexplicably deviated from its planned route. Instead of continuing on its northeastern course, Flight 370 took a sharp turn towards the west, crossing the Malay Peninsula. This was not a course correction or a diversion due to bad weather. It was an inexplicable change, one that would baffle aviation experts and investigators for years to come. The aircraft then journeyed into the vast expanse of the Indian Ocean, far away from its intended flight path. It continued to fly for several hours, veiled in the darkness of the night and the silence of its communication systems. As the world slept, Flight 370 was on a ghostly journey to nowhere. Despite the advanced technology of the 21st century, a Boeing 777 with 239 souls on board had somehow managed to slip away into the abyss. As dawn broke, the shocking reality came to light. The flight that had taken off from Kuala Lumpur International Airport the previous night, filled with passengers ready for their journey, was nowhere to be found. The plane had seemingly evaporated, swallowed up by the skies it once traversed. And then, Flight 370 vanished without a trace. As the news broke, a massive multinational search operation was launched. The world held its breath, hoping against hope for a happy ending to the enigma of Flight 370. The scale and scope of the search operation were unprecedented. Countries across the globe rallied together, setting aside their differences in the face of shared adversity. The United States, Australia, China, and Malaysia were among the many nations that contributed their resources and manpower to the gargantuan task. This was a search operation unlike any other. The vastness of the search area posed a significant challenge. It spanned over some of the world's most treacherous waters, stretching from the southern Indian Ocean to the coasts of Australia. It was like looking for a needle in a haystack, except this haystack was 1,000,000 square miles of open ocean. Teams of experts were assembled, each bringing their unique skills and knowledge to the table. Meteorologists, oceanographers, aviation specialists, and satellite analysts all worked tirelessly, analyzing data, plotting potential flight paths, and predicting possible crash sites. The search was not just confined to the water's surface. Sophisticated underwater sonar equipment was used to scan the ocean floor, thousands of feet below the surface. This was a daunting task, given the depth and unpredictable nature of the ocean. Yet, despite the difficulties, the search teams soldiered on. They faced the harsh elements, the relentless waves, and the oppressive heat. They braved the challenges posed by the vast open ocean, the treacherous weather, and the ticking clock. Every day they ventured out, combing the waters, scanning the ocean floor, hoping to uncover some clue, some sign of the missing plane. Their dedication was a testament to the human spirit, a beacon of hope in the face of adversity. It was a reminder that in times of crisis, humanity could come together, united in purpose and resolve. But as days turned into weeks and weeks into months, the grim reality began to set in. The search was proving to be more challenging than anyone had anticipated. The vast ocean was not yielding its secrets easily. Despite their best efforts, the search teams found no sign of the missing plane. In the absence of concrete evidence, numerous theories about Flight 370's fate emerged. The inexplicable disappearance of the aircraft has led to a whirlwind of speculations, some grounded in logic, others in the realm of the fantastical. One of the most popular theories is that of a hijacking. This belief arises from the abrupt change in the flight's path, veering off course without any distress signal or communication. Some propose that a hostile takeover by passengers or crew could be the cause. Yet, this theory remains unproven due to the lack of tangible proof or credible claims. Another prevalent theory is pilot suicide. Supporters of this hypothesis point to the flight's deliberate diversion from its planned route as a possible indication. The thought is that one of the pilots might have intentionally crashed the plane into the ocean, taking everyone on board with them. However, the absence of a suicide note or relevant evidence makes this theory equally elusive. Then there's the theory of mechanical failure. Perhaps the most optimistic of all, it suggests an unforeseen technical glitch led to the plane's demise. A catastrophic system malfunction could have incapacitated the crew, making it impossible for them to communicate with air traffic control or navigate the aircraft safely. Yet, without the plane's wreckage, this theory, like others, remains speculative at best. Other theories, while less popular, range from cyber hijacking to the plane being shot down, each bringing their own set of questions and uncertainties. The lack of definitive answers has only fueled the fire of speculation, making Flight 370 one of the most enduring mysteries of the aviation world. Despite exhaustive investigations and extensive searches, no theory has been proven beyond doubt. Each hypothesis brings with it a unique set of questions, and each answer seems to spawn more mysteries. Theories abound, yet the truth remains elusive. To this day, the mystery of Flight 370 continues to intrigue and perplex. So, where does that leave us today? The official investigation into the enigmatic Flight 370 has yielded some insights, yet the profound mystery remains. Authorities have combed through vast expanses of ocean, scoured countless satellite images and analyzed extensive data, but the plane's final resting place remains unknown. The ongoing search efforts remind us of our human resolve. Despite the passing years, the quest for answers continues unabated, a testament to our relentless pursuit of truth. The disappearance of Flight 370 has undoubtedly left an indelible mark on aviation safety measures. It has spurred the introduction of new protocols for tracking aircraft in real time, enhancing the ability to locate missing planes in the future. This unfortunate event has driven the aviation industry to reevaluate and improve its practices. The disappearance of Flight 370 is a stark reminder of the infinite mysteries that our world still holds. It underscores our never-ending journey to unravel the unknown, to seek answers, and to strive for a safer, more comprehensible world.